So that is if you are abroad. And yeah, we'll just be placing it and also using T-pins to secure it firmly. That's the frontal net I'm using these T-pins to just secure it firmly. And use needle and thread to just sew and attach both the lace and the dome cap together. The stitching, I'm just starting from the middle part of the wig cap to just stitch from that part to the ear side, and then we'll do the same on the other side too. Once I'm done securing the frontal lace, I will just then start box braiding the attachment, or start box braiding at the back of the dome cap. Okay, for this hair, I actually used about 3 different colors. I started with a particular color and I could not find it, and then I just decided to go ahead to complete it up with the black color. So I used purple, gold, and then black in front because I could not find the purple and I think the gold at that particular time around where I was staying, where I'm staying. So I just decided to buy the black. And this is how I'm attaching the hair extension to the wig cap. To attach the extension, we just take my crochet pin and pass it through in out of the wig cap, and attach the extension to the crochet pin and then drag it out. Just drag one side of the extension tip out. Then we attach a little amount of the extension, take another extra amount and just attach it like so. Attach it to the previous like so. So I'm doing this because I do not want the wig cap to actually tear, because, and again, this hair I'm not making like a small box braid, I'm making like medium size, so that's why I'm doing this. I don't want it to tear the wig cap. Basically going to box braid the entire back dome cap and using the same measurement of the extension, just so that everything will look same. Point of both the frontal net and the wig cap, I'm going to fill it up much later. Once I'm done with the front part, that's installing or ventilating the front part, we'll still come back here to we'll still come back and still fill that part up, just so that everything will be seamless and fine. All right, this is what it looks like. We just go ahead to start making or start styling or arranging or installing the frontal parts. Alright, now for the front, I'm using brow pencil to just draw a straight line or draw a line just to indicate the hairline. I know this is not the best line or hairline, but yeah, I even had to like rule the line again. The whole thing is just looking messy, but I just hope you guys understand what I am doing. Everything right now is looking messy, but yeah. But I will be working with the second line. I have this second line in front, that's what I will be working with. And plus I'm using a tape now to just this extension attachment, it's like a cut 4. That's what I'm going to be using to ventilate. It's the same attachment I'm going to be using to ventilate the front part. Right, I've already done like half of this wig cap, like the front part. I've ventilated half of it, so now we are going to be doing the remaining parts, the remaining half. And to do this, I'm going to be ventilating just 2 lines of all sides of each box. Hope you guys get it. First line taking about 2 to 3 strands of hair, and then just for the second line and just ventilate. Then for the second line we just take about 4 strands of hair, just so that I can fill it up a little bit. So that's what I'm doing. Ventilate, you just push the ventilating needle in out of the net, and then take about 2 strands of the hair or 3 strands and push it out to form a loop. Pass the tip of the extension through the loop to just tie a knot. So that's what I'll be doing. That's how to ventilate. So basically that's what I'll be doing. If you are new into, or you're new to ventilating, I have detailed videos, old videos, but if you want like a detailed video, like a new detailed video on how to ventilate, just let me know in the comment section below. So yeah, we'll be ventilating like so, ventilating throughout the box first before we just go ahead to open the box and then ventilate inside round again. That's the second line of ventilating. Then after that we'll go ahead to put everything into a box braid. So we'll be doing this to each box until I finish ventilating all boxes. So I'm going to be repeating this step, this whole thing. I'm going to be repeating it 2 more times so that you can get to see how I'm doing, because sometimes it's even better for you to just watch yourself to understand what I'm doing. So I'm going to do it twice, 2 more times. This hair or this wig took me about 3 days, but not complete 3 days. Oh, it took me like, I was just freestyling. The first day I box braided all the back, and then the second day I did one side of the ventilating, that's the frontal side, and the third day I did both the second side and also the knotless braid. I completed everything, like everything, just 3 days. As I'm ventilating, I'm actually giving space in between each knot, like that's ventilating knots. So I'm giving like a space in between each ventilating knot, just so that it can look a little bit not too full, you get, just so it can look realistic a little bit. Like different hairstyle with this. Once you are done with this particular step, you can make different hairstyles with this. You can decide to do like a cornrow or like anything you want to do. And right now I just want to do like a demonstration of the hairstyle you can create with this wig. First, I'm going to do like this crossing hairstyle, which is trending right now. So I'm just going to be doing that with either a rubber band, a black rubber band, or I'll just box braid it, just a demonstration, sha. And then at the end of the day, you can just, the tip, you can just box braid it. I will just keep crossing it like this. We'll cross it, cross until I get to the last ventilated box, and then go ahead to secure it with a rubber band. So for the tip, like I said before, you can just box braid it. Looks like this is what the crossing style looks like. It's just a demonstration. That is, if you want, this is what you will get once you're done with it. And I'm also liking this particular one as well, but I want a knotless braid, so we are going to move over to doing the knotless braid. For the knotless braid, we just start by box braiding the hair from the root first, before actually attaching more extensions like the usual way they do box braid. I will just continue adding more extensions gradually until I'm satisfied with the quantity of hair I have, and then box braid it down. So I forgot to tell you guys that this hair is actually a cut too, meaning that I started cutting, or I cut the extension into just 2 portions and then, you know, fed out the tip. So since I started with that, I'm going to be adding more extension to the middle of the box braid in front. That's this one I'm doing now, this box braid I'm doing now, just so that it can meet up with the length at the back. I'm going to be adding more hairs, and while I'm adding the hairs, I'm going to make sure the hair they adding, like where I'm adding, is not visible. This is so that when I flip the hair backwards, it will be equal in length with the rest of the hair at the back. So yeah, this is what it looks like. Next, I'm just going to dip.